it's Michelle and welcome to my channel, Kansas Girl 1969. I thought today I would bring to you a review and second impression of a new foundation, and it's by Urban Decay, and it's the All Nighter Liquid Foundation. Here's the box. Of course, it's very cool and modern and silvery gray and very cool. Okay, so that's the box. I got the lightest shade that they have, the 0.5, because I am very fair, and I'll show you what the actual foundation bottle itself looks like. Isn't that awesome? It is so pretty. Okay, so I decided I really do like some of the Urban Decay products, and when I saw this I was very excited and thought I should try it. I don't have my foundation on right now, so I'm going to apply it with a beauty blender. But I've had this just a couple days. I've only used it one other time, and when I applied it last time, I think I put too much on because I put it on and used a brush, and this is a full coverage foundation. I felt like it was a little too thickly applied, if that makes sense. This foundation is a matte finish, so if you're curious as to how it works on over 40 skin, this is going to be a good thing for you to watch. Let's see, it's paraben free, oil free. It's highly pigmented, and it has light diffusing ingredients, so it's got a lot of great potential. Now, when I wore it last time, when I applied it with a brush, I thought it lasted all day very, very well. But the only thing I didn't like about it was that I felt like I looked like I had makeup on, so I think I need to try applying this with a beauty blender. If I had to compare this to another foundation to kind of give you an idea of what it's like, I would compare it to probably Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. Let me show you on my hand what it looks like. It's a pump, which is nice, a pump-topped bottle. There is my, what do they call it? I think, well, it's 0.5. I think they call it porcelain. And as you can see, it looks like it's got a lot of good coverage. And it's thick, but it's not terribly thick, you know what I mean? So I think with a beauty blender, it'll do better than with a brush. And if I decide today that it's still a little too thick on its own, I think I could definitely blend it with a thinner foundation, and I would probably like that. I tend to blend my foundations anyway. Do you do that? YouTube got me started on that, and I really like that a lot. On the Urban Decay website, it looks like they have 24 shades, which is awesome. That is a wide variety of shades. And if you're curious, it's $40 for the 1 ounce bottle. So that's not really bad for a decent foundation. Like I said, I am over 40. Actually, I'm 47. So there are some concerns with discoloration, some, dark spots. I do have some large pores and that kind of thing that I want to have covered up. But I don't want a foundation settling in my pores or settling in my fine lines. And I doubt that anybody does. But I know from experience that these lights that I have with my recording camera, they don't really show the flaws that I have in my skin. So I took a couple close-up photos with my iPhone so you can see some of the discoloration that I'm dealing with, and you'll understand that I do not have perfect skin. And I think that's important to know because I'm a real person with real issues and I want to look nice. So let me insert those pictures here for you. Over the past couple of months, I've had 2 IPL treatments, and that's where they try to, they hit you with the laser treatment on your face, and then that's supposed to bring the dark pigment to the surface, then it sloughs off. I don't think it did a whole lot for me, and I do understand you're supposed to do multiple sessions of IPL, but I think what I'm going to do now is stop with the IPL, and then in the fall, do a nice peel, and maybe leave it at that for right now. Okay, are we ready to apply the foundation? I think we better, so let's get to it. We are up close and personal. Oh well. Okay, I've got my black beauty blender and it is dampened. I'm going to put some more foundation on my hand here. And this is highly, highly pigmented, so you really don't need a whole lot. And I really think I got too much the last time. And I'm looking at another mirror that I have below my camera. Okay, so I'm just dotting on a little bit, and then we'll blend and see how it goes. not blending really well with this beauty blender, is it? And maybe I could use a brush, but just not use as much foundation with it as I did last time. You know, it's funny, you try these new foundations and you just don't know how it's going to go. You just kind of give them a try. Try different methods of application. I used to use my fingers all the time until the beauty blenders came out. And so now I don't use my fingers to apply usually. Okay, that was a very light coat, and you can see I have a blemish or a scar still. It's healing from a blemish that didn't even cover. So I think I didn't use enough foundation. Let's try another very light coat. We'll hit that little spot there, and we'll see how this looks. Now this is very, very fair, obviously, and I probably could have gotten a little bit of a darker color, but I think I can use a bronzer to kind of make it look not so pale. And also, if I decide to go ahead and mix this with another foundation, I love mixing foundations with my Givenchy, and it's a little bit too dark and too pink for me, so it would actually mix very well with this, I think, to match my skin better. Alright, I think that did it. It looks really good. It doesn't look too thick, but I got some nice coverage. Let me get up here closer. I don't know if I blended it very well on the edges. Sorry if it's kind of messy. What do you think? So far, I'm liking it. Okay, so this is my second impression, my second time to wear this foundation. I will go put some blush on, put a little bit of finishing powder on, and then I'm going to go about my day, and I will check back with you later this afternoon. I do have a chiropractor appointment today, which will involve me lying face down on some paper, so I'm sure that'll take some of my makeup off. But other than that, running a couple errands and chilling out at my house. So that's about what my day's going to be. I'm back just for a short minute. I just had to tell you, I went through my phone. I was looking for the pictures that I took of my cheeks before foundation, and then I ran across the photos that I took the very day I got my first of 2 IPL treatments. And wow, there really is a difference. And I know this video is not about IPL, but I just got to show you that there's a difference. So I will insert those pictures here. It's almost like the before and after. I didn't take a picture right before the IPL. I actually took it right after the gal did the IPL treatment on me, because then I had my makeup off and you can see really well. But yeah, there's a difference. Alright, so forgive me for going astray here a little bit on the video. I will be back in a little while to update you on how this foundation has held up. It's me again. Hello, it's been 6 hours since I saw you last. I run errands out the wazoo. I didn't even actually have that much time to relax at home. I did go to the chiropractor, and so yeah, it's just been one of those days where I've had a lot to do. And I was able to kind of glance at mirrors here and there, you know, outside or in a store, and every time I saw myself, I thought, dang, I am looking white as a ghost. So I think the color is a little too light for me. And as for the finish, this is a matte finish foundation. It looks a little too matte to me, and it surprises me that I'm saying that. I think that maybe I've finally gone over the hump with my over 45, and so perhaps I'm not really into the matte foundation finishes anymore. Let's see. This foundation, it looks a little bit like it's catching on some dryness and pores in this area, and I'm seeing a lot of big pores showing in this area. Now, it's not terrible, and I did put some powder on maybe 45 minutes ago, but really, it's not bad. It's just that it's not great on its own. So maybe if you are over 40 and you do have some dryness, maybe it wouldn't work for you. You'll just have to try it and see. Now, I typically don't really have dry skin. I just have a few dry patches from retin A, but for the most part, I'm a little bit oily on the T-zone and then normal on my cheek area. So that's just where I'm coming from. Let's see, I think that perhaps this foundation would be really good mixed with my Givenchy Photo Perfection foundation. So that's my second impression of this foundation. I hope you enjoyed that. It is my honest opinion. I bought this with my own money, and I just want to give you some information, just put that out there so that if you're thinking about looking at this foundation, you can see my perspective on it. Well, I want to thank everybody for joining me today. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm so glad you found me. And please subscribe. You know, it's real easy just to hit that subscribe button and you aren't charged any fees. All it does is it notifies you that I've got a new video out. And I do try to put out a video about once a week, usually on the weekends. All right, everybody. Thank you so much, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye.